A very good evening, guys. Today we start, as I mentioned last time, the most important chapter, one of the most important chapter of your syllabus, that is bills of exchange. Now see, why I am saying one of the most important chapters, because this chapter carries the highest weightage in your syllabus. Maximum number of sums, maximum marks will come from this chapter. You are not going only to get 10 mark ka practical question from this, but also around 6 to 8 marks ka objectives. So with objectives around 16 to 18 marks out of your 80 marks ka paper is going to come from this chapter. Earlier final accounts had the highest weightage. Last year the final accounts was of 15 marks. Now they have made it 12 marks from this year. But bills of exchange, you will be getting a practical sum plus around 6 to 8 marks ka objectives. Now first we'll learn how to see what is the concept of bills of exchange, and then what I am going to do today and in the next class. From that you are going to get a 5 mark ka sure short objective question. And what I am going to do today and in the next class, that is one of the bonus thing what you all can get for your exams. We call it as pro forma. Pro forma matlab it's like a small type of table, or you can say a chart type, where a document banane ka hai, which is the most scoring part of your syllabus. Everybody almost gets full mark. Even if you make a minor mistake, 5 में से 3 या 4 mark तो किधर ही नहीं गए. But I'm sure all of you are going to get full 5 marks from what we are going to do today and tomorrow. But next class. Now, before we go into that, how to prepare that pro forma, first let's understand what is the meaning of bills of exchange and what are the parties to bills of exchange. Because to do that pro forma, you should know what is the meaning of bills of exchange and the parties. Okay. Now, name of the chapter, bills of exchange. Now, you all have done in FYJC, when you sell goods, there are two ways in which you can sell goods. One is you sell goods for cash, other is you sell goods for credit. Now, cash में क्या होता है? I sell goods, I immediately take money. Cash में I sell goods, I immediately take money. Credit में what happens? I sell goods, I take the money after the credit period gets over. Say for example, the credit period is 15 days. You will get the money after 15 days. Credit period is 1 month. You will get the money after 1 month. Credit period is 2 months. You will get the money after 2 months. Now what happens? Say for example, I sell goods on credit to somebody. That person doesn't pay. So what can I do? I will put him under pressure. अरे आप मेरा पैसा दे. तो कितना करोगे? So what people do, I'm just giving you one example related to your chapter. There can be many examples. So what people do, this is generally done when the amount of credit transaction is high. They enter into a written agreement, which is called as bills of exchange. They enter into a written agreement, which is called as bills of exchange. And that written agreement is prepared on a stamp paper. That written agreement is prepared on the stamp paper and it is stamped by the court. Stamp paper is always stamped by the court only. So what happens? In the eyes of law, it becomes a strong document. In the eyes of law, it becomes a strong document. So when you want to recover money, the recovery of money becomes easier, because the person who has sold the goods and the person to whom the goods have been sold, that is the buyer and the seller, they have signed that document. So both have agreed to pay and receive the money. So it has a higher weightage in the court of law. This is one advantage. There are many other advantages which you will study slowly in this chapter only. That document, if it is prepared on a stamp paper, you can go to the bank and you can take money immediately on the basis of the presentation of that document. That is called as discounting. That we will study after 5-6 days, discounting in detail. Well, so there are many advantages of bills of exchange. The example what I gave you was one example of what is bills of exchange. Okay? So it is nothing but it is a written document which is prepared by the person who sells the good, that is the person who has to recover money, and the person to whom the goods have been sold, that person, that means the buyer and the seller, both sign that document mentioning in the document what is the amount of transaction and after how many days or how many months the amount has to be collected. So what we are going to do today and tomorrow is how to prepare that document. Of course, in practical life that document is different. वो पूरा पेज का बनता है. That is not possible in your syllabus. So what they have done in your syllabus is they have made it cut it short so that the basic things come under that document. So today and in the next class, 2 days, we are going to study that only. Again, I am repeating, sure short 5 marks ka question. Sure short 5 marks ka question and bonus question. There is nothing to lose in this. Even the toughest of the student, जिसको 10th standard में 35 marks भी आया रहेगा ना, that student also normally get full 5 marks in this. So unless and until you make a stupid silly mistake, there is nothing where you can get less than 5 marks. Okay? So that is that document which is called as pro forma. Now before we go into that, I mentioned you, correct, what is bills of exchange. Now you have to understand which are the parties to bills of exchange. You have to understand which are the parties to bills of exchange. Now listen very carefully. First party. The first party to bills of exchange is called as the drawer. The first party to the bills of exchange is called as drawer. Now who is drawer? Drawer is the person who draws the bill. Drawer is the person who draws the bill. मतलब जो document बनेगा bills of exchange, it is the drawer who will prepare. He is the creditor. He is the person who has sold goods. He is the person who has sold goods. So drawer is the creditor. He has sold goods. He has to receive the money. Okay? So the first party is drawer. He is the person who has sold goods and he has to recover the money. If you all see your textbooks, na, reliable, page 320 देखो उसमें दिया है parties to bills of exchange. Drawer is the person who draws the bill. Okay, you can write here. Drawer draws the bill. I'll explain in advance. He draws the bill. He is the person who sells the goods, so he is also the receiver of the money. You can understand my explanation. He draws the bill. He is also the receiver of the money. Next. Second, drawee. DRAWE. Drawee. Drawer क्या था? Drawer means the person on who draws the bill. Drawer is the person who draws the bill. He has to receive the money. He has sold the goods to the buyer. Now, drawee is the person. Drawee is the person on whom the bill is drawn. Drawee is the person on whom the bill is drawn. Drawee is the person on whom the bill is drawn. Now, the person who is buying the goods, who has to pay, that person is called the drawee. Okay? Now listen, यहाँ पे example देखो. A sells goods to B. ठीक है? A sells goods to B. Now, A has sold the goods. So can I say B has bought it? A has sold to B. That means B has purchased from A. So A is the seller and B is the buyer. So it is A who becomes the drawer. It is A who becomes the drawer and B has purchased it, so B becomes the drawee. So A will draw the bill on B, so A becomes the drawer and B becomes the drawee. A becomes the drawer and B becomes the drawee. Clear with this? Now listen. There are 3 parties to bills of exchange. When I say 3 parties, matlab maximum 3 parties. It is not necessary the third party has to be there. The sums what I am doing today, usme there are only 2 parties, drawer and drawee. In the next class what I will do, usme there is a third party which is called as payee, but I will explain you because they ask you in one sentence. How many parties are there to bills of exchange? You have to write 3 parties, drawer, drawee and payee. Okay, so the third party what is there is called as the payee. The third party is payee. Payee means the person to whom the payment is made. Payee is the person to whom the payment is made. Okay, so see, there are 3 parties, drawer, drawee and payee. Drawer means the person to whom, from who draws the bill, he has to receive the money. Drawee is the person on whom the bill is drawn. Drawee has to pay the money. And payee is the person who has to receive the payment. Now listen very carefully. As I told you, it is not necessary that in every transaction there has to be a payee. अभी देखो, ये जो transaction I gave ना, A and B. A has drawn a bill on B. B किसको pay करेगा? B will pay to A. So in this case, A becomes the drawer as well as payee. So इसमें third party नहीं आएगा. The reason is A becomes the drawer as well as the payee. He has drawn a bill on B and B is going to pay to A. So A ने ही bill draw किया है और पैसा B A को ही देगा. So A becomes the drawer as well as the payee. So as I told you, it is not necessary that in every transaction there has to be 3 parties. 3 parties होता है, but जैसे in this example, the first and the third party are the same party, so a separate third party is not coming into existence because A and B only become a part of that. So now the question is important. Third party कब आता है? Listen, same example. A sells to B, let's take the amount of bill is say 10,000. A ने B को goods बेचा 10,000 का. Credit period of the bill is say 3 months. Credit period is say 3 months. So what will happen? A will draw a bill on B and B will pay the money to A after 3 months 10,000 rupees. Correct? B will pay the money to A after 3 months 10,000. Now listen. Understand this. There is a third party now, C. A third party is there, C. A को B से लेना है 10,000. A has to receive from B 10,000. At the same time, A has to pay to C 10,000. देखो मैं A हूँ. I have to take from A 10,000 और यहाँ पे मुझे C को पे करना है 10,000. So B से recover करना है and that money I will pay to C. So what I think, अरे मैं B से लूँगा, बाद में चेक आएगा, I will put it in my bank, फिर वो चेक क्लियर होगा, फिर मैं C को चेक दूँ. So what I tell B, एक काम कर, straight away make the payment to C. मुझे C को 10,000 देना है. You don't give it to me, you straight away give it to C. So what happens? Without efforts, मेरे को B से पैसा आ गया, because मेरे को यहाँ से लेके यहाँ पे देना है. So I tell him to एक काम कर, उसको directly दे दे. So what happens? B ने C को पेमेंट कर दिया, C को पेमेंट मिल गया and I did not have to do anything. मेरा पैसा आ भी गया, मैंने पैसा दे भी दिया. So in this case, C becomes the payee. That means if the drawer has to pay to somebody and he tells the drawee directly to make the payment to that person, then in that case a third party comes into existence, that is payee. So जो मैंने example दिया था, B pays to C, so C becomes the payee. And if A, जैसे कि starting में मैंने बोला, A doesn't have to pay anybody, so B will pay to A only, so A becomes the drawer as well as the payee. Otherwise in this example, A हो गया drawer, B हो गया drawee, and C हो गया payee. So maximum 3 parties: drawer, drawee, and payee. In this example, A is the drawer, B is the drawee, and C is the payee. And if C is not there, drawer and the payee both will become the same party, that is A in this example. Got it? So they can ask you in MCQs, they can ask you answer in one sentence, mention 3 parties: drawer, drawee, and payee. These are the 3 parties to bills of exchange. देखो पेज नंबर 323 पे फोर्थ पार्ट दिया है, पार्टीज टू बिल्स ऑफ एक्सचेंज. और जो स्टार्टिंग में मैंने बोला ना, सब एक्सप्लेन किया, वही पॉइंट है. ऑफ कोर्स दैट इज नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ योर एमसीक्यू. टाइप्स ऑफ बिल, नो नीड टू डू. आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू व्हाइल डूइंग द सम, बिकॉज यू विल जस्ट हैव वन टाइप ऑफ बिल. ऑफ कोर्स आफ्टर ड्राइंग द बिल देयर आर डिफरेंट वेज इट कैन बी डेल्ट, बट दैट वी विल सी लेटर ऑन. सो नाउ आफ्टर नोइंग द पार्टीज drawer, drawee, and payee, let's now get into the pro forma ka part, which I told you it comes for 5 marks ka objective question. It comes for 5 marks ka objective question. Now in pro forma there are 3 varieties. One where there is only drawer and drawee, which I am doing today. Next there are 3 parties: drawer, drawee, and payee. And the third is qualified acceptance. That means there's a condition that I will explain you all in the next class. Today I am not getting into any sum related to payee or the conditional acceptance. Today I am just doing simple basic sums of drawer and drawee. And what I am doing, let it be today ka first sum or let it be next class ka sum, anything can come, sure shot for 5 marks. Okay? Okay? I'm just pausing the video, I'll take the pictures and I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay? Okay guys, now I'm taking the sums on pro forma. Come to page 347, question number 3. Page 347, question number 3. Okay? Now let's read the sum, and I'm doing that, and again I'm repeating. Understand this sum very carefully. As I told you what I am doing today now in the remaining class and in the next class, दोनों lectures का मिला के sure short guaranteed 5 mark question of pro forma. ठीक है? Let's see. Prepare a bill of exchange from the following details. They give you details of the drawer, जयदीप पाटिल उसका एड्रेस के साथ, drawee का name and address, date of the bill, date of acceptance. I'll tell you what is the date of acceptance, meaning उसका period 3 months, and amount 4,500. Now listen, what you will do first. First, you have to prepare a box. This box has to be prepared in a pencil. यहाँ पे ठीक है, but board exam में you have to prepare it in a pencil. ठीक है? So, avoid margin. Margin use करोगे तो भी चलेगा, but जरूरत नहीं है, because without using the margin you can easily fit it. ठीक है? So pencil से first prepare a line, ठीक है, and around half a page जितना ऐसा box बनाओ, half a page जितना ना box. Don't close the box. Box we will close it in the end. Don't close the box. Box we will close it in the end. ठीक है? So I repeat. Pencil से automatically after the sum when I after the class when I send you the picture समझ में आ जाएगा. Center में give the heading bills of exchange. or you can say just say bill of exchange. Center में give the heading bill of exchange. Actually, even if you don't write this, it's fine, but they have written in the format. Earlier I never used to write, but then board वाले ने अपने format में दिया है, तो it's okay, I used to do. ठीक है? Center में bills of exchange. Now listen, what you will do. यहाँ पे देखो. लेफ्ट साइड में बिल्स ऑफ एक्सचेंज की नेक्स्ट लाइन में या एक लाइन छोड़ के लीविंग लिटिल स्पेस फ्रॉम हियर प्रिपेयर अ बॉक्स लाइक दैट ऑफ 2 to 3 lines. Prepare a box like that of 2 to 3 lines, and in that write stamp. In that write box you can prepare in pencil. अंदर जो स्टैम्प लिखा है that will be in pen. Box has to be in pencil. अंदर लिखो स्टैम्प. ठीक है? अंदर लिखो स्टैम्प. Clear? Now listen. After that, what you will do? See the data. See the data. First, see who is the drawer. Drawer कौन है? जयदीप पाटिल. Okay? As we discussed, drawer, drawee and payee. Today का समय there is no payee. Now listen what you will do. ये जो स्टैम्प का बॉक्स बनाया ना, जो उसका ऊपर का लाइन है, टॉप लाइन, come in this line on the right corner. ये तुम्हारा लेफ्ट कॉर्नर हो गया. कम ऑन द राइट कॉर्नर. फर्स्ट यही लाइन में, स्टैम्प के लाइन में, मतलब ये ऊपर के लाइन में राइट लिखकर द नेम ऑफ द ड्रॉअर. हु इज द ड्रॉअर? जयदीप पाटिल. नेम ऑफ द ड्रॉअर जयदीप पाटिल. ठीक है? नेक्स्ट लाइन, उसका एड्रेस. Address fit it in 2 lines. 104 Mondha Road. Okay. And what is the address? Parali, Vaijannath, महाराष्ट्र का प्लेस है. ठीक है? See, I'll repeat. ये स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्मेट है. सेंटर में बिल्स ऑफ एक्सचेंज, लेफ्ट कॉर्नर पे स्टैम्प, राइट कॉर्नर पे इन दिस स्टैम्प का लाइन, मतलब ये जो टॉप लाइन है, नेम ऑफ द ड्रॉअर, एड्रेस. देन सी व्हाट इज द डेट ऑन विच द बिल इज ड्रॉन. ऑन विच डे यू हैव ड्रॉन द बिल. द बिल इज ड्रॉन ऑन 4th October 2020. So इसके नीचे you will put the date 4th October 20. उसके नीचे put the date 4th October 20. Okay? Stamp. I repeat. Center में bills of exchange. Stamp. Name of the drawer, उसका address and date of bill. राइट साइड पे नेम ऑफ द ड्रॉअर, उसका एड्रेस एंड डेट ऑफ बिल. नेक्स्ट, सी द अमाउंट. व्हाट इज द अमाउंट ऑफ द बिल? 4500. अभी सुनो कैसे करो. यहां पे देखो, आफ्टर स्टैम्प लीव 1 or 2 lines and put a rectangle type box. Put a rectangle type box. And यहां पे the amount will come in digits. So what you will do? रुपीस का साइन, जो नॉर्मल रुपी का साइन है, ठीक है, फुल स्टॉप करना तो कर सकते हो. 4500 पैसे जीरो है, so I write it like that. और अदर वे what you can do? You can write like that also. या ऐसे लिखोगे तो भी चलेगा. और even if you write 4500 पैसे को इग्नोर करोगे चलेगा. वो रेक्टेंगल बॉक्स, रुपीस का साइन, डॉट करना है तो यू कैन डू इट, अदरवाइज फाइन. 4500 इन डिजिट्स. गॉट इट? सेंटर में बिल्स ऑफ एक्सचेंज, लेफ्ट साइड पे स्टैम्प, राइट साइड पे ड्रॉअर का नेम, एड्रेस, डेट ऑफ बिल एंड स्टैम्प के नीचे 4500 अमाउंट में लिखना है, डिजिट्स में. ओके, नाउ दिस इज आफ्टर दिस व्हाट यू विल डू. ये 4500 लिखने के बाद लीव 1 or 2 लाइन्स, एक या दो लाइन छोड़ो, एंड यू हैव टू स्टार्ट राइटिंग इन द पैराग्राफ फॉर्म. थोड़ा स्पेस छोड़ के. सी द पीरियड, कितना है पीरियड? 3 months. Now when you write 3 months, don't write digit 3. Words में लिखो. अभी ध्यान दो, how will write the word. See here how will write. थोड़ा स्पेस छोड़ के. 3 months after date. आफ्टर डेट मतलब जब भी पे करने का आएगा तभी. पे टू मी or my order. 3 months after date, pay to me or my order. Next line continue करो. Sum of, now write it in full words. Rupees 4,500 only for the value received. ठीक है, देखो मेरा 2 लाइन में फिट हो गया, तुम्हारा शायद 3 लाइन में जा सकता है. जाता है तो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. ठीक है, रिपीट देखो. पीरियड इज 3 months. इफ यू वांट यू कैन इंक्रीज दिस गैप. 2-3 लाइन छोड़ोगे तो भी चलेगा, ऐसे लिखोगे तो भी चलेगा. 3 months after date, pay to me or my order a sum of rupees 4,500 only for the value received. मतलब what? You have, if you have sold goods जिसका value 4,500 है, the person to whom you have sold, buyer has purchased from you goods of 4,500. That is the value. So after 3 months he is promising to pay you that. Clear with this? Got it? Now क्या करोगे वो again repeat करता हूँ. Period in words along with the amount in words. Pay to me or my order. Clear? Pay to me or my order मतलब drawer बना रहा है तो you have to promise to pay to the drawer. Now see, drawer का नाम और एड्रेस आया. Drawer will draw the bill on whom? Drawer will draw the bill on the drawee. तो ये बिल जाएगा ड्रॉई को. So after this you can leave 2 lines. टू ड्रॉई का डेटा देखो. नेम एंड एड्रेस ऑफ द ड्रॉई. ड्रॉई किधर का है? पुणे का. व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ द ड्रॉई? राहुल शिंदे. राहुल शिंदे, MG रोड, पुणे 14. इसको एक लाइन में एडजस्ट किया तो भी चलेगा. पुणे 14. Clear? Now listen. After writing the name and address of the drawee, अभी पुणे 14 के बाद एक लाइन छोड़ के you can close the box. So always remember box को हमेशा end में बंद करना. You can close the box. Okay? Clear with this? Now listen. इतना बनाया ना, कुछ वैल्यू नहीं है. What is this? Stamp paper. Unless and until both the parties sign it, stamp paper का कोई वैल्यू नहीं है. Now, who is the person who is going to prepare the bill? Drawer. Drawer कौन है? जयदीप पाटिल. So what you will do? ये देखो, ये टॉप लेफ्ट कॉर्नर है. Come to the top, bottom left corner है. Come to the bottom right corner. यहां पे लिखो SD/- मतलब दिस इज साइन. SD मतलब साइन. ड्रॉअर. ड्रॉअर का नाम क्या है? साइंड बाय जयदीप पाटिल. साइंड बाय जयदीप पाटिल. ठीक है. SD मतलब उसने अपना साइन किया है. क्लियर? सो सी, ड्रॉअर ने साइन करके ड्रॉई को साइन भेजा. नाउ अंडरस्टैंड दिस वेरी केयरफुली. दिस डॉक्यूमेंट इज नॉट वैलिड unless and until both have signed. पे किसको करना है? राहुल शिंदे। तो अगर राहुल शिंदे ने इसको अग्री नहीं किया, अपना साइन नहीं दिया, there is no point of preparing this document. So now what will happen? It will go to Rahul Shinde and he will accept it. Accept मतलब ये agree कर, okay, after 3 months I agree to pay you 4,500. He has to accept it. So अभी देखो क्या करोगे? See here, ये जो center line है ना, center का space, sorry, in this center space, like that, put a cross. How we used to do for account pay check ना? Put a cross line like that and write the word accepted. थोड़ा उसको क्रॉस करो and write the word accepted and इसके नीचे आएगा signed. इसको स्ट्रेट रखोगे तो भी चलेगा. लाइन्स पेंसिल से अंदर का you can put it in pen. लाइन पेंसिल से अंदर का you can put it in pen. Accepted signed by whom? Rahul Shinde. Remember, till the time drawer, drawee don't sign, this document has no validity. In order for a bills of exchange to be a valid document, it has to be signed by the drawer and the drawee. Clear? And next, what is pending from the question? Date of acceptance. Date of acceptance means the date on which he accepts. कौन से दिन पे accept किया देखो? 23rd Jan. So Rahul Shinde के नीचे you will write there 23rd Jan है ना? Sorry 7th October sir. Rahul Shinde के नीचे 7th October 2020. Getting it? So there are two dates. Top right corner में date of bill and bottom center में the date of acceptance. Clear? This is a proper bills of exchange. ये तुम लोग को एग्जाम में बनाना है. And a 5-mark question for this. Understand this very carefully. Don't worry, आज ही और 2-3 sum आ रहे हैं and next time another 4 to 5 sums so that your concept gets clear and you get a thorough practice of that. I'll repeat again. Prepare this document. Center में bills of exchange. Left corner में leave little bit space. Stamp. यही line में name of the drawer, उसका address, date on which the bill is drawn. After this, leave 2-3 lines. Prepare a rectangle box. Write the words. Write the amount in digits. Period is 3 months. So 3 months after date, pay to me or my order a sum of rupees 4,500 only for the value received. Send it to the drawee. Signed by the drawer and center may accept it. Signed by the drawee and uska date. Clear with this? Okay? Understand the explanation carefully. इसका picture में आ जाएगा. And now below I am doing one more sum. या तो मैं काम करता हूँ इसके अंदर ही adjust करता हूँ. ठीक है? I draw the format below this only with another pen. Clear guys? One minute, I will just pause it. Just 1 minute. Okay guys, I have changed the angle a bit, so I am doing the sum below. तो ये थोड़ा ऊपर चला जाएगा. I am doing the sum, so I can do 2 sums. And in the next I'll prepare another 2 sums for pro forma and send on the group. ठीक है? Now same next only question number 4. Prepare a bills of exchange from the following details. Drawer का details, drawee का details, date of bill, date of acceptance, period and amount is given. ठीक है? चलो, let's prepare the same way. पहले box. सेंटर में give the heading bill of exchange. सेंटर में give the heading bill of exchange. नीचे आ जाओ. एक लाइन छोड़ने के बाद prepare a box. Stamp. As I told you, line pencil से बनाना. Stamp. And as far as possible, try to avoid cancellations. Do it आराम से. भले 10 मिनट लगे because 10 मिनट में तुमको 5 मार्क श्योर शॉट मिल रहा है. So as far as possible, try to avoid cancellation. Okay? This is standard. Now, again I repeat. ये जो stamp का ऊपर का line है, come in that line and write the data of the drawer. Who is the drawer? नागेश शाह, शिवाजी नगर। अगर एक लाइन में फिट होता है तो ठीक है, अदरवाइज नेक्स्ट लाइन में जाने तो कोई बात नहीं। पुणे। एंड व्हाट यू विल डू, द डेट ऑफ द बिल 20th Jan 20। ठीक है, आई रिपीट, सेंटर में बिल्स ऑफ एक्सचेंज, लेफ्ट साइड पे स्टैम्प, राइट साइड पे नेम ऑफ द ड्रॉअर एड्रेस and date of the bill. Now what you will do, same like it. After this 20th Jan, or you can say after leaving 2 lines for stamp, prepare a rectangle box where we put the amount in digits. कितना है 7,500. See, I have put 7,500.00 पैसा. You can just write 7,500 and ignore, that is also fine, no problem. Minus, I write normally equal to sign, so 7,500.00 means there are no paisa. You can just write 7500, आगे का लिखने का जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, now see, previous sum में the period was in months, यहाँ पे days में दिया है, कितना दिया है 50 days. Don't write 50, 50 पूरा लिखो. So what you will do, एक दो लाइन छोड़ के 50 days after date. Okay, understand this, this wording has to be standard. 50 days after date, pay to me or my order a sum of rupees, words में अभी rupees 7,500 only for the value received. ठीक है, 50 days after date, pay to me or my order a sum of rupees 7,500 only for the value received. Period after date, pay to me or my order a sum of rupees, the amount for the value received. यहाँ पे the period was in months, यहाँ पे it is days. Now you will send it to whom? You will send it to the drawee. So what we'll do, drawee को भेजेंगे. After that leave 1 or 2 lines to the drawee, Mangesh Mehta, 216 MG Road, Mumbai. After Mumbai, you can leave 1 line and close the box. After Mumbai, you can leave 1 line and close the box. ठीक है, let me check वीडियो में आ रहा है ना, let me check वीडियो में आ रहा है या आराम से आ रहा है. ठीक है, what I told you, bills of exchange cannot be valid till the time both the parties don't sign. So now what will happen, drawer will sign. So signed by the drawer SD. ठीक है, थोड़ा स्पेस छोड़ना है, थोड़ा स्पेस छोड़ दो. I'll take it a little bit below. Signed by the drawer. Who is the drawer? Nagesh Shah. So signed by Nagesh Shah. And what I told you, it cannot be valid unless and until the drawee accepts it. So यहाँ पे सेंटर में accepted, signed by the drawee, that is Mangesh Mehta, and the date of acceptance, which is 23rd Jan. So 23rd January 2020, the date of acceptance. Clear guys? सेंटर में बिल्स ऑफ एक्सचेंज, टॉप लेफ्ट में स्टैम्प, टॉप राइट में नेम ऑफ द ड्रॉवर, एड्रेस, डेट. स्टैम्प के बाद लीव 2-3 लाइन्स. डोंट वरी, 2 लाइन 3 लाइन 4 लाइन भी छोड़े, ओके. जितना गैप रहेगा द प्रेजेंटेशन विल बी बेटर. डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट. पुट अ बॉक्स, अमाउंट इन डिजिट्स. इसके बाद लीव 1 or 2 लाइन्स. स्टार्ट राइटिंग इन द पैराग्राफ फॉर्म. 50 days after date, pay to me or my order a sum of rupees. Amount should be in words. 7,500 only for the value received. Send it to the drawee. To the drawee, उसका name and address. Right bottom corner पे the sign of the drawer and यहाँ पे accepted sign of the drawee along with the date when the drawee has accepted. That's it. This is what you get for 5 marks. Clear with this? ठीक है? So ये दो को बराबर solve करो. I'm sending इसका picture on the group. And what I'll do ना, I'm giving you couple of more sums for practice. Practice करो. And इसमें ना, wait first ना, रुको. Question number 6, you all try. Question number 6, you all try. Next page पे question 13. 6 and 13 you all try. Or see, I'll just show you. You all can try others also where the pro forma is already solved. Page 325 देखो, question number 1. Page 325, question number 1. Solve किया हुआ है. You all can just see the solution and solve it. See, this is the exact format. वो थोड़ा बहुत see everybody गवर्नमेंट बुक में थोड़ा वेरिएशन रहेगा, रिलायबल में थोड़ा वेरिएशन रहेगा. So don't worry about that. In some cases ना accepted का साइन नीचे आता है. Don't worry, you stick to this. This is accepted by the board since years. Got it? So वो दो सम करना और एक illustration page 325 question number 1. Solve this. Solution is in front of you. और जो अभी मैंने बोला था 6 and 13. So 6 and 13 you try it at home. ठीक है? So I'm sending the picture of these two plus another 3 sums you solve. Next class में I will do the same thing where there is payee. So drawer, drawee and payee आएगा. उसमें there is a minor change. I'll show you what is that change in the next class. And along with that, the third variety of this. ठीक है? So we'll continue in the next class. And next class I will finish this pro forma part. So after that we can get into the most important part of that chapter where there are journal entries. ठीक है? So that's it for the days guys. Listen to the video carefully. ये बराबर बनाना and do the 3 sums what I told you. एक का solution already टेक्स्ट बुक में है. Remaining 2 you try. ठीक है? Take care guys. Have a nice day.